Imagine watching a home video. 7 college friends are laughing, setting up camp, exploring deep in the wilderness, recording everything. Then, suddenly, the footage ends. The friends are never seen again. No bodies, no survivors, no answers. For years, a story has circulated online claiming that 7 college students vanished during a camping trip in Tennessee's Cherokee National Forest in 1998. Some people swear it's real. Others insist it's completely fake. But what happens when we investigate the story ourselves? Tonight, on Unsolved Mystery Files, we uncover the truth behind one of the internet's most fascinating mystery stories. Is the Cherokee National Forest disappearance real? Or is it one of the internet's greatest hoaxes? According to the story, 7 college friends planned a weekend camping trip in Cherokee National Forest. The year was supposedly 1998. The group brought cameras, food, camping equipment, and planned to document the adventure. The forest seemed like the perfect destination. Beautiful mountains, remote trails, dense wilderness, far away from cities. The story claims that the group spent the first day hiking and filming. Everything appeared normal. Friends joking, setting up camp, exploring the woods. Then strange things supposedly began happening. The friends reported hearing noises, seeing movement in the trees, and feeling like they were being watched. As the story continues, the footage becomes increasingly disturbing. The campers appear nervous. Some members of the group want to leave. Others think they're imagining things. Then the recordings suddenly stop. According to the legend, the 7 students disappeared without a trace and were never found. At first glance, the story sounds surprisingly believable. And that's exactly why it spread so quickly. It contains many elements found in real missing person cases. Remote wilderness, young adults, mysterious circumstances, unexplained events, no witnesses, no survivors. The setting itself makes the story convincing. Cherokee National Forest is a real place located in eastern Tennessee, covering more than 650,000 acres. The forest contains remote mountains, deep valleys, isolated trails, rugged wilderness. People really do get lost there. Search and rescue operations happen regularly. The location feels realistic, which makes the story feel real. The story also resembles found footage horror movies. Many viewers immediately compare it to famous films where recovered recordings tell the story of missing people. The combination of realism and mystery creates a powerful effect. As social media grew, the story spread everywhere. YouTube channels, forums, TikTok videos, Reddit discussions. Countless creators repeated the story. Some presented it as fact. Others questioned its authenticity. Many videos included dramatic music, dark images, and claims that authorities covered up the truth. The more people shared it, the more believable it became. This is something that happens often online. When enough people repeat a story, many begin assuming it's true, even if no evidence exists. Now let's examine the facts. The first problem appears immediately. Nobody can identify the 7 students. Think about that. 7 people disappearing together would be enormous news. Their names would be public. Families would speak to reporters. Investigators would release information. Yet no verified names exist. No confirmed victims. No missing person records. Nothing. For a case supposedly involving 7 missing college students, that is extremely unusual. Let's ask another important question. Where are the newspaper articles? If 7 students vanished in 1998, local news stations would have covered it. National news might have covered it. Search teams would have been deployed. The story would appear in newspaper archives. But researchers searching historical records have found no evidence of such an event. No major newspaper articles, no television reports, no documented search operation, no official press releases, nothing. That is a major problem for anyone claiming the story is real. Every major disappearance generates paperwork, police reports, search logs, case files, investigative records, especially a case involving 7 missing people. Yet no official law enforcement agency has confirmed the story. No sheriff's department, no state police records, no FBI case, no verified investigation matching the claims. This is perhaps the strongest argument against the story. The Cherokee National Forest story follows a familiar pattern. Many internet legends begin with a simple concept: a believable location, a frightening event, a few mysterious details. Then the story grows. People add new information, new theories, new facts. Eventually, the legend becomes larger than its original version. Over time, many people forget where the story came from. They stop asking questions and start accepting it as truth. Some experts compare this story to another famous phenomenon, the movie The Blair Witch Project. When that film was released, many viewers believed the footage was real. The marketing campaign intentionally blurred the line between fiction and reality. The Cherokee National Forest story works in a similar way. It feels authentic, it sounds plausible, but evidence remains absent. The mystery itself becomes part of the entertainment. This is where things get interesting. Although the 7 Friends story lacks evidence, real disappearances have occurred in wilderness areas, national parks, forests, remote trails. Throughout history, people have vanished under mysterious circumstances. Because these real cases exist, fictional stories become easier to believe. The Cherokee National Forest legend may have borrowed elements from genuine disappearances, combining real-world fears with fictional storytelling. There's another reason this story remains popular. People are fascinated by mysteries, especially wilderness mysteries. Forests represent the unknown, places where technology fails, where help may be far away, where anything seems possible. The idea of 7 people disappearing together is terrifying. It challenges our understanding of safety and forces us to imagine what could happen beyond civilization. So what did we discover? The story is fascinating. The setting is real. The mystery is compelling. But after examining the evidence, serious problems remain. No verified victims, no police records, no confirmed investigation, no newspaper coverage, no proof. At this time, there is no reliable evidence that 7 college friends disappeared together in Cherokee National Forest in 1998. That doesn't make the story any less interesting, but it does suggest that the Cherokee National Forest disappearance is likely an internet legend rather than a documented historical mystery. 7 Friends, a remote forest, a story that captured the imagination of thousands. Real mystery? Or internet hoax? The answer may disappoint some people, but sometimes the truth behind a mystery is just as fascinating as the mystery itself. Because in today's world, stories can spread across the internet faster than facts, and once a legend is born, it can take on a life of its own. What do you think? Is the Cherokee National Forest disappearance simply an internet legend? Or is there something we're still missing? Let us know your theory in the comments, and subscribe to Unsolved Mystery Files for more real mysteries, internet mysteries, and unexplained stories. Because sometimes the biggest mystery is figuring out what's real.